Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution. And we are back following Backlash on Monday Night Raw. And we are going to kick off with the pre-show, as always. And in the show we will be having the remaining Money in the Bank qualifiers and setting up those matches. So we have the Certified G's defeating the Ring Kings in the pre-match. Bobby Fish can't keep up with the other four. Next one we have Sami Zayn defeating Heath Slater. Simple enough. Then we have the Usos defeating the Ascension. Both of these two are actually in the Money in the Bank, so that will work well. And the final match is just really, I wanted to see these two, see if they click, and apparently they don't. Dolph Ziggler and Roderick Strong. I don't see how those two wouldn't click, but never mind. Into the main show. Dean Ambrose comes out telling everybody how he beat Roman Reigns yet again, and he doesn't see why he has to take him on anymore. Roman Reigns demands yet another title match, leading to Triple H coming out saying, "You two will have one more title match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but Dean gets to pick the stipulation." And Dean says it will be a last man standing match, and if Roman doesn't win, he is never allowed another title match while Dean Ambrose is the champion. So we will set this match up for Money in the Bank. As you can see, it's already quite a stacked card, but it is a 4-hour show, so it should be okay to fit all these in, and potentially a few on the pre-show. So this one works. They've been putting on Match of the Night, so as you can see from the promo there, both at 100%, you can't really beat that. The first match of the night is another Money in the Bank qualifier where Justin Gabriel defeats TJ Perkins. Justin Gabriel's going to be in the Money in the Bank because he's the sort of guy you would imagine seeing in one of these Money in the Bank type of matches. Next up we have Kurt Angle, Jack Swagger, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, the Perfect Athletes, cutting a promo on Chris Jericho, who will be against Kurt Angle soon, Jack Swagger, who's in the Money in the Bank with Carlita, who's in the Money in the Bank with Swagger, and Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, who won the tag team title match at Money in the Bank. In the final Money in the Bank qualifying match, I've teamed Rocky Romero and Xavier Woods together, and they beat Neville and Ty Dillinger. Now, as you know before, I've actually made Rocky Romero the 4th member of the New Day, so I want to potentially lose these two as the tag team, and maybe Big E and Kofi in the singles league. I had already planned Kofi, but Big E's very good on this, so I want to see where we can go with that. And both of these two work really well as teams. And that actually completes the tag team Money in the Bank, so we can make that match now, which will be a 4-way ladder match, of course. I know it might be a few too many matches, too many Money in the Bank, but I am going to actually have some of the teams cash in by challenge rather than by after the match. So we're going to use it as sort of an honour type of system, which I think works better than always just, there's another cash in. A bit like what Cena did and what RVD did. So I plan on using that for a couple of people. As you can see, we got the Shockwave singles match, and there's the Shockwave tag one, the Raw tag one, the SmackDown singles one, and the Shockwave singles one. We will be finishing the singles one in this show. The New Day cut a promo, boosting them all up Rocky isn't doing as well as the rest, but he'll improve. And then Kofi Kingston, he wants the last Money in the Bank qualifier match because of Samoa Joe's injury. He wants to have the last match against Evan Bourne to qualify. I know that says something slightly different, but that's what it means. Basically, Samoa Joe is not going to be fit until about 2 days before Money in the Bank, which had ruined a few of my plans, but I could easily have a few twists lined up for this. We already set this match, it's actually here. The only thing is it's face-to-face, but we can now make this Money in the Bank ladder match. And we can see that we are going to have the almighty list of Jack Swagger, previous winner, Dolph Ziggler, previous winner, Sami Zayn, okay, we'll do it this way, Sami Zayn, Carlito, Justin Gabriel, and Kofi Kingston. And I don't actually know who I'm going to make win. So this could be anything really. I just renamed them. So that's that. The Miz cuts a promo on Roderick Strong because he's tired of losing to him. We've seen them go at each other for the last few weeks. Don't really have much planned now for the Miz. Don't know where to take him next. We have a 4-on-4 match. I guess a very good rating really, where we have Perfect Athletes, Angle, Swagger, Chad and Jordan defeating Jericho and the Cologne family. Kurt Angle defeated Carlito and Chris Jericho is head and shoulders above the rest. We should really look to set these matches up, but I may save Jericho Angle for the next pay-per-view because this is getting very stacked. We'll put that in, and this is what we can really do. If there's too many matches, I can bump a couple of the Shockwave matches. The only reason they're on the card at the moment is because there's too many. They haven't had a pay-per-view in a couple of weeks, so it's been building the rivalries up. I am going to do Alpha America versus the Shining Stars 2. Because I need someone to basically lose to them. That's the only reason. I have a 4-hour show for that, so it could well work. Performance-wise, they weren't terrible, but they weren't great either. Swagger need to improve. After the match, we go backstage and we see tag teams talking about Money in the Bank with Big Kaz, or with the Sapphire G's, the Usos and the Ascension, just thrown Social Outcasts, who end up getting punched out by the whole lot because they're not in Money in the Bank. Next up, we have Kevin Owens defeating Roman Reigns by disqualification, where Roman Reigns loses it and basically gets disqualified. Grabs a chair, beats Kevin Owens down, and this also leads to Roman Reigns continuing the attack and putting Kevin Owens through a table, sending a message to Dean Ambrose that he will be the last man standing. And the main event, very good rating. Dean Ambrose defeats Big E with a Dirty Deed. 77 is a solid enough rating for my liking. And post-match, Roman Reigns continues his angriness and knocks out Dean Ambrose, holds the title high, with the crowd booing and cheering like they do for Roman Reigns. And Dean Ambrose laid out on the floor, because he for the 10 count basically. And that ends the show, and I think this could be one of my best Raws. So I reckon this could be around an 82. An 84, that's brilliant. That's better than Extreme Rules, I believe. So we'll go back to the main screen and we'll see what the news says. And we're back to the main screen, so we're just going to have a look at the main world news first. And we got excellent, struck gold. Nothing majorly important on there, sadly. I've heard lots of good things about this guy, so let's have a quick look at him. 33, part of the Bullet Club. Is he worth signing? He's in TNA, so I won't be able to sign him. They'll shortlist him. So I haven't ended the rivalry with TNA. I don't really want to steal theirs because I end up with too many of the stars from TNA, which I don't like doing at the moment. A few people moaning about development, booking complaint from Heath, and Norman Smiley's contract to renew. How good is Norman Smiley at this road agent gig? I guess developmental training. Keep him around, might as well. We'll head to the storylines. But Raw, best in the world, has gone down, but intensity wise it will still get stronger, and we'll remove Dolph Ziggler from this now. Dolph Ziggler can go into this as a main person. TJ Perkins can also be removed, and Kofi Kingston at the moment can be taken out of this one and put into this one. Class world titles in 96, that's brilliant. Tag titles, yeah, it's getting better. Roderick and Miz, so. Name. If I had superstars, this would be the main storyline for superstars. Let's put it that way. Who's hot and who's not? I guess Roman and Dean will be in the top 2. Nope, not even on the list, but Jey Uso is. Fair enough, Jey Uso is. AJ, Sasha, Enzo, first time we've seen him there, and Social Outcasts will be dominating the Knot. I think that will be everything for this episode. Now there's Samoa Joe's injury, so he won't be back till it's too late. And as you see, Seth Rollins has an injury, but he will be back. Might even be able to compete on next week's SmackDown, which would be quite good. Alex Shelley is fatigued. He hasn't even started for me yet. He's worn out. So we'll end the show there, and we'll be back for SmackDown next time. Thank you for watching.